What's going on, everybody? It's Matt Pooley here with week 3 of Pooley's Picks. This week we're jumping into the best available shooters. And obviously here we're doing the dissenting opinion, the problems with Pooley's Picks. We've had Steve Kelley the last 2 weeks, so sorry for people at home that don't get to see Steve on camera this week, but we do have a great person with us here, the director of Hoop Group Elite, Coach Kelley. So Austin, great to have you here this week.
Yeah, glad to be here. And Steve, we can cancel Steve. I got it. Don't worry.
All right, good. So, Austin, we're talking about the top shooters, specifically three-point shooters, and what we're talking about is available kids. So, got to be class of 2017. Can be at prep school, can be at high school, doesn't matter as long as you're graduating in 2017. And we're talking best shooters. The rest of your game, of course, matters to college coaches and who's ever recruiting you, but for this list, we're just talking shooters.
Yeah, first one, Chris Duarte, Redemption Christian. The kid's an absolute lights-out shooter. People think he's a scorer. It starts with him shooting the basketball.
Okay. And you think I missed him?
You definitely missed him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I know you missed him, but it's all right.
Yeah, Chris is good. We got a chance to see Chris a little bit during the summer. Was one of the all-stars at our main elite camp. He's tremendous. He probably is a miss. He's a really good shooter. I think he's such a high recruit because of the other things he does. He's athletic and runs the floor well. But yeah, I agree. It starts with, at least lately, it's been starting with him shooting the ball. He shot it really well here. I'm with you on that. He could have definitely been on the list.
Yep. Another one is Donnell Freyer. The kid is a lights-out shooter from everywhere. Gonna be a Division III All-American someday. Hot take for you. The kid is from in range as soon as he steps in the gym at Landon. He does everything from 16 feet to 23 feet. He catches it, it's going in.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's a guy that's not on the list primarily because I haven't seen him enough. Heard about him a little bit. You mentioned him. Thought for him to be on the list. I just have a little bit of a better understanding of the 10 guys that are on the list. I haven't seen him as much, but he's a good player, and who knows? Could end up a bunch of different levels.
Oh, I told you, Division III All-American.
Division III All-American. Okay,
yeah.
We'll see. Hell of a shooter, and one of the things we talk about, and I put a little bit of it in the article, but I'll get Austin's opinion a little bit here. Is college coaches. Guys always say we don't shoot it well enough. We need shooters, but then they kind of go with this. Well, we really like the kid, and he can also kind of shoot. My big thing is you got to recruit a guy that can shoot, that can do the other stuff. Like shooters are shooters. It's what you need.
Yeah, I mean you need shooters, but I think you kind of touched on it that college coaches, they kind of fall in love with. Yeah, he's a good shooter. He can do something else compared to he's a great shooter, and I'm a coach. I could maybe coach him up to do something else, but I'll take the guy that's got a little bit of everything right now. That's how I think shooters get missed. Is they're afraid maybe that they don't know if the rest of their game is going to catch up to the rest of their shooting.
Yeah, and I agree. I get it, but we look at college basketball. You had 175 schools or 176 schools out of the schools that report their stats Division I level, out of the 350 or whatever it is, they're shooting under 35% from three-point range this year. There's 10 guys on the list, 2 guys that you just gave me. There's 12 guys right there that can, take you from being an average shooting school to an above-average shooting school. And those are the guys you need to get. So I'm going to be on these 10 guys, trying to help their recruitment. Austin, I'm sure you'll be on those too. But guys you need to be looking at if you're a college coach. So, again, thanks. We'll finish Pooley's Picks here. Austin, thanks for coming on
Thanks for having me.
and replacing the infamous Steve Kelley. And we'll be back next week for another installment.